Looks like Kirby Gobble went on in. We'll get a fire race there.
All right, I'm back live at Kingsport Speedway. I set out the mile 4 race trying to save juice so we can get the whole late model race in. I want to say a big shout out to Becky Brooks, just joined. Hey, Becky. Once again, back live at Kingsport Speedway, just in time for the late model race. I took the Pure 4 race off to save the juice because I'm almost out of battery, but this ought to be good. This is some really, really close cars coming up in this 60-lap late model feature.
This afternoon, and it should be a good show.
He set him out full that time. You got Zeke Shell starting up front, Chad Fincham, Chris Van Dyke, Ronnie McCarty, Nate Monteith, Wayne Hale, Robbie Ferguson. We're talking hard hitters here. Top 7, anybody in the top 7 can win this race. Joey Trent starting 8th. Hopefully I've got enough battery to make it to the end. There's a couple of guys I want to watch. One of them is, and I can't remember his first name, he's Kirby Gobble's son driving that 97. That's going to be interesting to watch. And I believe that's
outside driver, the number 19 Ford out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Chad Pitcham. Starting in the 3rd position, qualifying 2nd, driver the number 15 Ford Chevrolet out of Abingdon, Virginia, Chris Van Dyke. Top qualifier in our late model stock car division, driver the number 5 Chevrolet, Ronnie McCarty. Rolling off in the 5th position, driver of the number 44, Lightning Auto Sales Chevrolet, Nate Monteith, and his outside driver, the number 19 Ford, out of West Tennessee, Wayne Hale. Rolling off in the 7th position, driver the number 40, Nova Red Carpet Ford, Robbie Ferguson. Starting in the 8th position, driver number 26, Precision Electrical Chevrolet, Joey Trent. Rolling off in the 9th position, driver number 15, Ford Cheswell RV Park, Chevrolet, Kyle Barnes. Rolling off in the 10th position, driver number 29, Ford, Volkswagen Catch 22, Hilton. Rolling off in the 11th position, driver number 28, Super Transmission People Plus Chevrolet, Derek Lane. Starting in the 12th position, driver number 32, Lane Racing Ford, Nick Williams. Rolling off in the 13th position, driver of the number 97 Ford, Joshua Gobble. Starting in the 15th position, driver the number 12, Skag Valley Equipment Chevrolet, Darren Silver. Rolling off in the 15th position, driver number 8, Billy Light. Rolling off 16th, driver number 76, Pure Spring Chevrolet, Jamie Harrison. Driver number 53, this is David Strong. after making a few changes to his car.
So we got 19 cars in the starting field. Make that 18 cars in one truck. Bear with me, it's real bright out here. I can't see the screen on my phone, which is my camera, so I can't really see what I'm shooting. I'm just kind of aiming where I think it's supposed to be, but that's what happens in daytime races. You can't really see what you're shooting. Next week starts nighttime. It's going to be a lot better video, hopefully. Anyways, we got 60 laps here with the late models. I just took the Mod 4 race off to try to save enough battery to get through this race. We'll see. If it goes blank, that means my battery died. Sorry about that. But we're going to try to go flag to flag here at 60 lap late model feature. Once again, if you just joined us, we've already had 4 races here at the Kingsport Speedway season opener, Food City 175. This is the finale 60 lap late model feature. Johnson City racer Zeke Shell starting out front. Chad Fincham right beside him, starting third. Chris Van Dyke, the NASCAR Tennessee state champion. Outside the second row, Ronnie McCarty, the 2-time defending Kingsport Speedway champion. Starting 5th, Nate Monteith, multiple Kingsport and Lonesome Pine Raceway champion. Outside of Nate is number 19, Wayne Hale, who is the defending Lonesome Pine champion. I think he's a past Kingsport Speedway champion as well. Starting 7th, Robbie Ferguson, another past champion. So the top 7 cars, very high quality drivers. That's not to say anything bad about who's behind them. Joey Trent, Kyle Barnes, a past winner. Got a rookie, Keith Helton, in the 29. This is going to be interesting. I won't just be doing too much talking during the race because you probably wouldn't hear me anyways. We're getting the 2 to go now. They've tricked us. I thought that was the green flag coming up. one car I'm really interested to watch is the 97 Josh Gobble, son of longtime racer Kirby Gobble. And Josh, multi-winner in the Mod 4 division himself, now a rookie in the late models. Right beside him, the 29, that's Keith Helton. He's a rookie. He's a multi-time winner in the Pure 4 division. Raced against him years ago when I was always closing out my Pure 4 career. Keith knows how to go fast around this track. Back behind them, another interesting story, the yellow 33, Rick Pinnell. Now he's been racing since I started, long before I started. But after Kingsport Speedway reopened in 2010, he has missed the race. They said it was 100 and some odd races. I can't remember how many. Well, we've definitely got the one to go now. So I'm going to sign off and just let you watch. Caution flag on lap 4. I don't know what it's for. I don't see anything on the track. But Chad Fincham's in the lead right now. Of course, Chad's a past track champion here. They're currently competing full-time, driving for Eric McClure in the K&S, NASCAR K&S series. Van Dyke second. Zeke Shell third, McCarty fourth, and Monteith fifth. Monteith got a little Good Morning America bump from Wayne Hale there. I don't know if you got to see that or not. It got him a little squirrely. I'm sure Nate won't forget about that. Those two have been racing each other for a long time. Right now we got Fincham in the lead. Van Dyke second, Zeke Shell third, Ronnie McCarty fourth, Nate Monteith fifth, Wayne Hill sixth, Robbie Ferguson seventh, Kyle Barnes eighth, Joey Trent ninth, Keith Helton 10th, Josh Gobble 11th. And I apologize, that's the end of the names that I know, but I'm sure I'll get to know these guys as we go along. Some old names in new cars, some new names in old cars, some new names in new cars. So that's the way it goes. First race of the year, you got to figure out who's who, see who swapped cars and who's got a new car. 4 laps of 60 completed. And as I said before, maybe a little low on the battery. I messed up and I shouldn't have filmed qualifying and the pre-race activities. It used up my juice. That's why I took the Mod 4 race off. to save it for this race, and if it goes blank, now you know why. I ran out of juice, so just my luck, it'll die right when the most exciting moment happens, but we'll cross our fingers and hope they don't have too many cautions and we can get through this. Glad to see Nate Monteith back. He was a back-to-back track champion a few years back. One to go. I don't know what the caution's for, but Robbie Ferguson's off the pace. He's overheating. Got water coming out of the overflow. Oh, I see. Got the red number 8 spun in turn 4. Not sure who that is, but I really hate to see this for Robbie Ferguson. Dalton Direct, number 40, he's getting out of his car. He must have a problem inside the car as well, maybe a fire. Rescuers going over to help him out. Pulling him out of his car. I don't know what the deal is. I saw smoke. Looked like it might have been water coming out of the overflow. They put it up by the driver. A lot of times they'll put the water overflow by the driver's windshield so you can see it. As you're driving, you can see that you're overheating. But it may not have been that. It may have been a fire inside the car. He pulled over and stopped and got out of there real quick. So I hate to see that. That was the Dalton Direct. Carpet's a good friend of the Kingsport Times News and a longtime supporter of Kingsport Speedway Racing and sponsor. Let's hope Robbie's okay. Red flag is out. 7 laps in.
Looks like they had an electrical fire in that car. Glad to see that Robbie got out of it okay. They're going to try to get that car back into the pit.
Okay, that answers that question. It was an electrical fire inside the car.
as Riley Ferguson's crew pushes that car back on into the pits after having an electrical issue. Riley Ferguson is getting checked out at this time by our fine EMS staff, making sure he is okay.
Once again, that's one of the downsides of sitting on the backstretch. You don't see what's going on in the pits, and on the front stretch you don't get to see the victory lane interviews. But when you film on the front stretch, you miss a lot of action that happens on the front stretch because the cars run up against the wall and you really can't see them or film them, and it's more crowded over there too, so that's why I choose to film from the back stretch. Really, the best vantage point is mezzanine parking, but you can't hear the speaker, you can't hear the loudspeaker or the interviews and everything, so that's why I choose to film from the back stretch. You miss out on seeing the victory lane celebration and everything, but when there's a huge wreck on the front stretch, I got a bird's eye view of that. And that happens occasionally, as you probably know if you've ever been to Kingsport Speedway. But they're firing them back up, 7 laps in out of 60. Chad Fincham's still up front, Chris Van Dyke, Zeke Shell, Ronnie McCarty, Nate Monteith, Wayne the Hammer Hale, Kyle Barnes, Joey Trent, Keith Helton. Not sure who's in that 32 car. And then Josh Gobble, I believe it's 10th. Decides to take the high line for the restart. Leader Chad Fincham going to start on the upper high line. See how that works out for him. crashing out again on lap 13. Looks like a little bit of a tussle in turn 2. Number 55. Marty Roberts, longtime racer, veteran racer, Kingsport Speedway in Lonesome Pond. And that orange 55. Didn't see what happened. I was kind of following Josh Gobble in the race in that 32 car. Once again, I have to apologize. It's these day races. I cannot see what I'm shooting with this camera. I'm just kind of aiming where I think it's supposed to be because it's so bright. All I see on this screen is my own reflection, so I can't really see what I'm shooting. So the nice thing about these phones is it's a nice wide shot. So even if I'm a little bit off center, you should still be able to see what's going on. That truck, I don't know what's wrong with him. Getting checked out by a crew. Looks like he's going to get a push. Super Truck, he said he was on the Super Truck series. They might be letting him run with these guys today to just get tested out. Super Trucks will be here 2 times. The Southeast Super Truck Series will be in Kingsport Speedway twice. I don't have the dates in front of me. I think one's in June, maybe one in August or September. I'm not quite sure. You can check Kingsport Speedway's website for that information. But I'm sure he's learning quite a bit today. They might help him when the Super Trucks come here and run their series. Once again, we're 13 laps in to 60 lap late model feature. Looked like they were kind of getting in line there. Just single file. Top 10 pretty much running single file until you got to Josh Gobble. Oh no, my low battery sign just came on again. Okay, so that means I'm down to about 20% battery strength, so we gotta start having more green flag laps. That's all I can say. We're gonna make it to the end of this race. Once again, I want to welcome everybody to the Kingsport Speedway Season Opener, Food City 175. This is the feature event, 60-lap late model feature. We're 13 laps in the 60-lap late model feature. This is our 5th and final race of the day. Gosh, it seems like such a long time ago. I'm trying to remember who won the previous races, and I am drawing a blank. Might be getting a heat stroke out here, sunstroke. The sun's beating down on us here on the back stretch. Let's see. I know Billy Byington won the Pure 4 race. And, the very first race, very controversial. Nick Cole, the fast qualifier, slow coming out of the pits to start the race for the 30-lap street. It's called modified street now. It used to be called street stock. He had to start at the tail end of the 14 cars in that field. Worked his way up about halfway through, got the lead, and with 5 to go, he started smoking. They gave him the black flag. He refused to come in. He had a big lead. I don't blame him. I probably wouldn't have either. If he came in, he was going to lose anyways. So he stayed out. They stopped counting his laps. And second place, Austin, I keep saying that, Royce Peters. I don't know, I want to keep calling him Royce Austin. Royce is the dad, Austin's the son. Royce Peters with the victory. Behind him, Mark Christian, another driver who got into a little bit of a fracas at the beginning of the race and had to start at the back, worked his way up to a good second place finish, and I believe Duke Bear finished third in that race. And that was the very first race of the day. If you go back and look at the video from earlier that I posted on Facebook, you'll see that Nick Cole was escorted from the track. He pulled up to victory lane after the race and may have had some strong language for the track officials, I don't know, but they invited him to leave with an escort. And even after he was outside the gate, they were pointing, keep going, keep going, keep going. So, excuse me, I can relate that you get pretty upset sometimes. You work all winter time, get your car going, you got a great car, win the race, and but you didn't win the race. And unfortunately, we never did get to hear from him what he had to say about that. Track cleanup continuing. Excuse me, I'm not used to talking this much. I got a tickle in my throat. But the cone is out. Fincham takes the outside line again. One to go. Fincham in the lead, Van Dyke second. Zeke Shell third. Ronnie McCarty fourth, Nate Monteith fifth. Wayne Hale 6th, Joey Trent 7th, Keith Helton 8th, Josh Gobble 9th, and that number 32, I'm not sure who that is, in 10th. Officials wave off that start. It looks like Zeke Shell and Nate Monteith getting a little agitated with each other. All right, boys, you're going to cause my phone to run out of battery juice if you don't start running some green flag laps. As I've said, I've showed all the qualifying, all the pre-race activities, and the first 3 races, and I skipped the 4th race, the Mod 4 race, to save battery for this race, the late model race, and I'm pretty sure I'm running pretty low right now. Which, if they would run green, this race would be over by now, but you know how that goes. So if we go blank, if you goes black, you know what happened. I ran out of juice. Come on, guys, what are we waiting for? We'll give them a 1 to go. One to go. Zeke Shell starting from the outside lane. We're only 13 laps in. 47 laps to go. Oh, come on, you guys. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. It looks like Monty's hood is bowed up. He must have rear-ended somebody. All right, let's do this thing. like McCarty's coming up to make it a 3-car race for the lead. Chad Fincham, Chris Van Dyke, and Ronnie McCarty. Oh, we got a lap car. Oh! Rick Pinnell slides into the number 12. I don't think there was a lot of contact. That slows things down with 20 to go. I tell you what, if you've been watching this battle between Chris Van Dyke and Chad Fincham, Chris Van Dyke literally wearing his fender off on Fincham's back bumper, trying to get past him. Not able to get past him. We got 20 laps to go. This will give the guys a chance to cool their tires off. Hopefully not too long of a caution. I don't know how my batteries are doing, but I'm sure they're hanging by a thread. But even if it goes down now, we've seen some pretty good racing there. Chris Van Dyke literally wearing his bumper off the car trying to get past Chad Fincham. And Ronnie McCarty moving up. The long runs seem to favor Ronnie McCarty. He got past Zeke Shell for third and was moving up right behind Chris Van Dyke, making a 3-car race for the lead. He probably did not want to see this caution come out. The only bright side is they'll have 12, 15 laps before they come up on lap traffic again, so there's going to be lots of clean track. Gets a little bit harder to pass when you're in lap traffic. And I want to take my hat off to Keith Helton, the black number 29. He's running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Running at 8th right behind Nate Monteith. And he was, Zeke Shell stopping there. They're just taking a look at his car for him. Getting back to Keith Helton, he's a Pure 4 driver. He's been running Pure 4 since the late 2000s. Top driver, always a winner. Makes a big jump to late models from Pure 4. And my concern with him was not whether or not he could drive. It was making it past the first race, getting the laps in, getting the experience, so that you know what to do before you get that car, without demolishing your car. Because wrecks are going to happen, and it just seems like the new guy comes in and he's got a magnet in his car, and before he even has a chance to get going, his car is totaled. But Keith, and I hope I didn't just jinx him because there's 20 laps to go, but Keith hanging tough in 7th place. Is that what I counted right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th place out of 19 cars in his very first late model race in that black number 29. Also a tip of the hat to another rookie, the white number 97, Josh Gobble, second generation driver, rookie in the late model division, a multi-past winner in the Mod 4s, mostly at Lonesome Pine. He's running 9th. So with 20 to go, we got Chad Fincham in first. They're doing the cone, so it's coming to a 1 to go. Chad Fincham's in the lead. Chris Van Dyke second. Ronnie McCarty third. Zeke Shell fourth. Wayne Hale fifth. Wayne Hale fifth. My warning light just came on again. I'm down to 10% battery, so I had to turn that off. Wayne Hale fifth. Dave Monteith sixth. Keith Helton seventh. Joey Trent eighth. Josh Gobble ninth. As they come to take the green flag. caution flag is out. Looks like Rick Pennell, flat right front tire. Hopefully this is going to be a quickie because I'm running out of juice. I didn't get to see what happened at the very beginning. The guy who was sitting beside me decided it was time to get up and go right when they threw the green flag and walked right in front of me as they were going. So I looked down, next thing I know, Chris Van Dyke's in the lead. So I hope that you got to see it because I didn't. And if you know that guy who got up in front of me and walked right in front of me when the green flag came out, I'd like you to send him a frowny face on his Facebook page for doing that. Rick Pennell brings out the caution with a right front flat tire. You see him in the pits there directly ahead of us. Hopefully they're going to change his tire and be able to get him back out. Looks like Joey Trent's going in the pits too. But I would venture to say that this caution with 9 laps to go was exactly what Ronnie McCarty wanted to see. It'll be interesting to see if Chris Van Dyke takes the low line or the high line on the restart. Because Fincham was taking the high line. Excuse me, I'm not used to talking this much. So with 9 laps to go, you got Chris Van Dyke in first, Ronnie McCarty in second. You got in the lead, you got the Tennessee NASCAR state champion, and right behind him, you got the Kingsport Speedway 2-time defending champion. And right behind him, you got Zeke Shell, one of the most exciting racers at Kingsport Speedway, multi-time winner. And fourth, Wayne Hale. I saw that kid throw something on the track. That's not good. Okay, so fourth, we got Wayne Hale. Fifth, Chad Fincham. Sixth, Nate Monte. Seventh, Keith Helton. I'm not sure who's in that 28th. And then eighth, ninth is Josh Gobble. But I really hope they're going to make this a quickie caution because I know my battery is just about shot. We got 9 laps to go, boys and girls. And I'm like riding on E. All right, it's going to be 2 to go. I'm interested to see if Van Dyke takes the high or the low. Looks like he's going to go low. McCarty high. Alrighty. Coming to the one to go. Once again, 9 laps to go. Van Dyke in the lead. McCarty second. Wayne Hale third. Zeke Shell fourth. Nate Monteith fifth. Chad Fincham sixth. That's like an all-star race in that top 6 guys. Future Hall of Famers for the late model series here at Kingsport Speedway. Dyke, Wayne Hale, Nate Monteith, Chad Fincham, Vic Shell, and Keith Helton. What a race. What a race. I thought for sure they were going to wreck. I thought for sure if McCarty didn't wreck Van Dyke was going to wreck McCarty. And lo and behold, my batteries held out too. Well, I'd say everybody in the bleachers got their money's worth today, folks. That last 9 laps was worth the price of admission right there. If you were looking at Chris Van Dyke's front bumper, that was what he did to get past Chad Fincham. And then Ronnie McCarty kind of gave him the same treatment. But rubbing his racing, he didn't wreck him, he rubbed him, and he got the win. And of course, this is the sad part about filming from the backstretch. You get to see more action, but you don't get to see the victory lane celebration. But we.
Our top 3 drivers in there. Winner of late model stock car.
But we'll get to hear it anyways. So I'm going to shut up here and let the interviews take place. Hopefully the batteries will survive the interviews.
Once again, race fans, racing next Friday night. At 8 o'clock start time, 7 qualifying. Friday, this is coming Friday, racing here at Kingsport Speedway. Once again, qualifying at 7, racing at 8. Give us our 3rd place finisher, Wayne Hale. Riding around about the 5th or 6th position, had a couple of late race cautions there, being very patient, early, saving yourself for the end of the race, man. Come up with a 3rd place finish. Congratulations. Yeah, the car was pretty good. We need a long run. The car was a little better on the long run. You know, them guys beating and banging, you know, we're sitting there watching and taking care of our stuff. You know, take care of our problem. You know, if they make a mistake, we're just going to pounce on it. That's what we're trying to do at the end. And, you know, it's kind of a little off at the end, but still a good run for us, you know. First time out with the car yesterday, testing, and we try to hold this stuff under, so now we can build on that. Come back next week, hope to be better. Hey, congratulations, I think a lot of people think. Yeah, Miller's Automotive, PA Miller Truck and A1 Transmission, Corman's Firehouse, Ian Barnes, Race Engine, and thanks to all you fans for coming out and enjoying a good race today. It was a good one. All right, Wayne Hale finishing 3rd. We'll get up here and talk with our 2nd place finisher, Chris Van Dyke. Chris, man, fighting all up front all day long, man. Strong battle with Fincham early, then come back and had a battle there with Ronnie McCarty. Just saved you out there in the last few laps. Strong run for you. I know you've been working on this thing all winter, and it's looking good for the rest of the season. Yeah, you know, we had a heck of a car, man. This Food City race here was awesome, man. We just Food City on the car, and all these great guys with us, Pat Village, Nate Energy Drinks, JJ Sports Bar, Torch Taxis, Robbie White Race Engine, Modern Chevrolet Burger King. You know, with all these guys, that's what we do. We put this stuff together, and we go to race winners race team. And,
how you doing, buddy?
You know, it's a shame that a man drives a little bit like that, but, you know, everybody up there knows, you know, what it was and what it took, and, you know, it comes back around. Chris Van Dyke finishing 2nd. We'll go talk with our race winner, Ronnie McCarty. Ronnie McCarty left off where he ended last year with a championship win in the season opener. Ronnie McCarty. Bad bone race car. Fast qualifier, had to start in the back. Rode around there. I think you saved your stuff a little bit there for the end of the race and made a couple moves out there at the end to get the lead, man. Congratulations on a good win. Thank you about that. I saved my stuff as much as I could, but you can't let them get too far away. I'm sure Chris is probably hating on me right now, but it ain't nothing more than he ain't ever done to me or anybody else, so It is what it is. It's racing. It's part of it. I mean, I didn't get into sideways. You know, it is what it is. Man, I've got a lot of people to thank for this bad ride today. Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents, Mark Ketcher, and all my crew here, Kelly, Mike, A-Hood Bonding, Under Industries, Chili's of Kingsport. I mean, there's just so many people that comes into making this car fast, that's hard to thank them all. Man, congratulations on your big win, Ronnie McCarty. Thank you. Ronnie McCarty, winner of our late model stock. Let's get racing next Friday night. Qualified at 7, racing at 8. Bill Williams, Stiltners, Carrington L. I'm Luke Jeter. We'll see you next Friday.
And I'm getting ready to sign off too. I want to thank everybody that hung with me all day, and especially for this late model race. I was afraid I was going to run out of battery, and I made it by the skin of my chinny chin chin. I learned a little something today. Next time I record live and do a live feed, I know what not to do and what to do. It's always better to record at night, though, because you can't see what you're filming during the day. And so if it was a little off-center at times, that's why. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Once again, this has been the Kingsport Speedway season opener. Food City 175, Jeff Bobo, Kingsport Times News reporter, signing off. Thank you.